Scene script. Have you ever wondered what a day without technology would look like? In the blink of an eye, technology has woven itself into the very fabric of our existence. It's a part of our everyday life, influencing how we communicate, how we travel, how we unwind, and even how we handle emergencies. Consider communication. It's no longer just about face-to-face interaction or handwritten letters. Now it's about instant messaging, video calls, emails, and social media. Technology has revolutionized the way we connect with others, making it possible to keep in touch with someone on the other side of the planet as easily as someone next door. Then there's transportation. Remember when maps and compasses were the keys to navigation? Now we rely on GPS systems and digital maps. We have cars that can drive themselves, trains that can travel at incredible speeds, and planes that can cross continents in a matter of hours. Entertainment, too, has been transformed. Gone are the days of gathering around a radio or a board game. Now we have streaming platforms, video games, virtual reality experiences, and more at our fingertips. Even the way we read books or listen to music has changed thanks to ebooks and digital music platforms. And let's not forget about emergencies. From calling for immediate help with a simple push of a button to predicting weather changes and natural disasters, technology plays a crucial role in our safety and well-being. In essence, technology is our constant companion, making our lives more efficient and convenient. It's like a silent partner working in the background to make things easier, faster, and better. Imagine a day without any of these technological conveniences. What would that look like? It's a thought-provoking question, isn't it? As we delve deeper into this topic, let's explore what life might be like if we were to lose technology for a day. A day without technology would dramatically change our lives. Imagine waking up to the sound of a rooster crowing instead of an alarm clock. Your first instinct might be to reach for your phone, but remember, in this technology-less world, phones don't exist. Now let's think about transportation. The hustle and bustle of traffic, the hum of engines, the whir of electric cars, all of it would be replaced by the clip-clop of horse hooves, the creak of bicycle chains, or simply the rhythmic patter of your own 2 feet. The daily commute to work or school would become an adventure, a challenge, filled with the elements and the unexpected. Next, let's consider communication. The ease of sending a quick text, making a phone call, or firing off an email would be replaced by letter writing, face-to-face conversations, and perhaps carrier pigeons. The immediacy of our current communication would be lost. Connecting with friends and family would take more time, more effort, but perhaps it would also become more meaningful. Think about your leisure time without technology. No more binge-watching your favorite series, no more video games, no more scrolling through social media. Instead, we would find entertainment in books, in nature, in each other. Socializing would revert back to its old forms. Gatherings, storytelling, games that don't require a console. And what about the world of business and production? Factories would stand still, offices would be eerily silent. The pace of work would slow down, and perhaps so would the stress. But the economic implications would be significant. The world as we know it would grind to a halt. Finally, consider emergencies. Without technology, our ability to respond to crises would be severely hampered. The lack of instant communication could mean the difference between life and death. A day without technology would be a day of challenges and limitations. Yet, it would also be a day of simplicity, of human connection, of returning to our roots. It's a thought-provoking concept, isn't it? But let's not forget, while it's interesting to ponder, it's also a stark reminder of the immense role technology plays in our lives today. Let's delve deeper into what a day without technology would look like. Imagine waking up to the crow of a rooster instead of an alarm clock. Your morning coffee? Forget automatic coffee machines, you'll be boiling water over an open fire. You're ready to head to work, but your car is nothing more than a hunk of metal without the technology driving it. You're left to rely on your own 2 feet, a bicycle, or perhaps a horse if you're lucky. Now, you're at work, but there's no computer on your desk, no emails, no spreadsheets, no digital documents. Instead, you'd be dealing with stacks of paper, typewriters, and filing cabinets. You'd have to rely on face-to-face meetings, letters, and phone calls, on a landline, of course, for communication. And what about your lunch break? Without technology, there's no online food delivery or microwave to heat up leftovers. You'd have to cook your meal from scratch, or perhaps visit a local eatery if one is within walking distance. Then there's the question of entertainment. Without digital devices, there are no video games, no streaming platforms, no social media. You'd be left with books, board games, and outdoor activities for entertainment. After-dinner chats wouldn't be over video calls, but in person, maybe around a fire, under the stars. Emergencies would also be a challenge. In case of a fire, flood, or other disasters, you wouldn't have instant access to help. You'd have to rely on your neighbors, your community, or your own resourcefulness to handle such situations. Finally, before you retire for the night, there's no scrolling through your phone in bed. You'd have to rely on the natural cycle of day and night to regulate your sleep. These examples illustrate just how dependent we have become on technology. And while it's fun to imagine a world without it, it's clear that technology has become an integral part of our daily lives. So, to sum it all up, life without technology, as we've explored, would be vastly different than the one we're accustomed to. Our daily routines, from commuting to work or school to communicating with friends and family, would be significantly altered. Entertainment and socialization opportunities would dwindle, and our productivity in business and education would take a hit due to a lack of technological tools. Moreover, our ability to respond to emergencies would be severely compromised as we heavily rely on technology to connect us with the necessary aid and resources. The examples given provide a glimpse into a world where we'd be resorting to more traditional methods like walking or cycling to our destinations, penning letters for communication, and using paper and pencil for work or assignments. Next time you use a piece of technology, take a moment to appreciate how it makes your life easier.